I don't go on YouTube and post videos and pretend that somebody died or pretend that somebody had a stroke just for laughs. I do take it seriously. And Fez Night, if I were an actor and I had to go on stage and pretend to be happy or pretend to be sad, I might be able to do that with some practice. I mean, I have appeared in like an amateur play, you know, and that sort of thing. And the hardest thing for me is memorizing lines. Other than that, though, it's a thrill. It's such a thrill to get up in front of an audience. It's such a thrill that I almost feel like I'm going to die. And it's been years. But I'm not acting when I do Fez Night. I'm speaking into the camera. I'm vlogging. I'm putting out a little bit of myself that day. I do try to smile a little bit more, you know. I smile a little bit more into the camera and express myself differently than I would if we were talking in person. You know, because I am sort of, you know, amping it up a little bit because yes, I do have some ham. I can be a bit of a ham. Inside joke on the internet. It just won't go away. So, but anyway, I hope I spoke enough about that. Got that across. Yeah, you know, look, I didn't want people to feel it was overblown, but I felt overblown. I was overcome with it, you know. On my father's side, it was a very English, Scotch-Irish sort of thing where you don't show emotion. But I am half Mexican, and Mexicans can be emotional. And so can the Irish. I think. Angry. They can get really angry. Oh boy, and I got mad today. I got so mad today that I said something that I should have never said, and I really regretted. And that's been me lately. Moody, boy, like really depressed, then angry, and then feeling somewhat happy. I felt kind of happy today. Yeah, I spent a good time of the day with Timmy, and I'm alive. I didn't get buried in the backcountry, and went out for a drive out East County, up around the Julian area, and I shot a little video, so maybe you'll see that sometime in the future on Cyber 9 Rounder 1's channel. I encourage you all to subscribe, then he'll block you. Go figure. I try to tell him, you know, like, hey man, you could be pretty successful on YouTube. You have his following. Because I'm not changing. And right now there's a war with all my friends. Oh, they're hating on each other. Yeah. Oh, I'm drinking black coffee with caffeine. I think that helps get my energy level up. Maybe instead of boozing, I'll just drink strong coffee. But when I do go back to work someday, real soon I hope, I may not be able to drink coffee on a Sunday night. Might have to go back to drinking. Cheers. Oh, but that having a martini and then having to edit and render the video afterwards while I'm buzzed. Oh man, I don't know if I want to go back to that. That sucked. And of course, Fez Night didn't always get posted on Sunday night. Sometimes I had to wait till Monday. Oh, to try to make it some sort of like regular, some predictability to it would be nice. There was an 2 ums, 3, keep counting them. So, yeah, maybe I'll have a cigarette on camera. I started to talk about addiction. Yeah, I'm addicted to moods, to being moody. And, and I want to say, when I was talking about other people that have posted Fez Nights, Cyber 9 Rounder 1 has posted his own Fez Nights too. And he even added on a number 3 to it. And I thought it was a very good counterbalance for my being so emotional, and he adding some levity to it. So, and he was joking, oh no, he's not allowed to talk about me. Well, the woman that should not be mentioned doesn't like the idea of meeting people in the real. You know how she feels about YouTube. Oh man, she doesn't like it at all. and yet she was the one that encouraged me to do something on the internet because I'm always talking about stuff so much. So there you go. Careful what you wish for, eh? And so I live in fear of being with the woman that should not be mentioned and happening to run into Timmy. Or Tim. I kind of prefer to call him Tim. I feel strange calling him Timmy. But anyway, here's to, just back to the former. So here's to Bonnie and Anthony. All right? Cheers. And I hope they understand. I hope they understand. And I apologize. I got really, Bonnie's husband just got out of surgery and he's in the hospital. And I had a fight with her on the phone. She didn't see my video, but she heard about it. And then she started... Anyway. Okay, so, hey, it's funny, there was one Fez night when somebody said, I think it was Tandy's dad, said, finally, I understand what's going on, because I didn't talk about any YouTube drama. And I'm trying to stay away from it. I'm trying to stay away from Racer's page. But if you want to see the comments, sometimes it gets pretty hot. There's some crazy comments, some wacky stuff. IR138's in there doing some cool stuff. And then the usual players. There's Racer. And then random people dropping in. And then there's Andy. And he unblocked Eileen, which was nice. That was fair, And so it's the ongoing struggle. YouTube drama.